Hello, hello. Are we live here? Happy Sunday, everybody. Let's see. Let's see if I'm live in here. I thought I would pop on here. I'm working all day in the studio. It's cold and rainy, so I thought I would pop in here and chit chat a little bit. Let's see. Oh, there I am. I am live. If you're here, drop me a comment. We're just going to chit chat on a Sunday, and I'll tell you what's popping. That's what I'll do. Oh, good morning. Hello. Hi, Kelly. Hello, hello, hello. I thought I would pop in on my Facebook page. It's Sunday. I'm working. I'm in the studio. Hope you're having a good morning. I woke up at dark 100, made it to the gym, had a nice healthy breakfast, and now I'm going to be working all afternoon. I've got 2 slideshows to make from the classes from this week. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Lori. Hi, Connie. So if you guys are joining me for the Art Journal Challenge Flower Power, it starts tomorrow. I just jumped in the group. I pre-set up all the videos. What else did I do? Pre-set up all the videos. I made a welcome video, so you can pop in there and go watch that. I should probably pin that to the top so people can see it. I also made sure to welcome all the new members. There are so many people. This is going to be our biggest challenge yet. We're near the goal that we set. We always set a goal, a reach goal, a way out of there goal, and it did well. Hi, Darla in Oklahoma. So it's cold and rainy here. I'm going to actually be working in my studio all day and wanted to get everything set up for this week and answer any questions that have come. I've gotten so many questions. I will start with the basics and just address that here. If you want to still sign up, you can sign up for the challenge. I'll give you the link. It starts tomorrow and goes through Friday. The videos are all recorded, so you don't need to panic if you can't be there at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Getting lots of people asking about time zone coverage. I don't convert time zones for a reason. I'm not very good at it, and there's just too many of them. I am Pacific Standard Time. So if you're looking that up, just look up time conversion. I'm in San Diego, LA County, like LA. I'm one of the new ones. Can't wait to start. That's another great question. I'm getting questions about types of paper, surfaces. If you don't have an art journal, don't worry. Mixed media or watercolor paper is something I recommend. I'll be working in about a 7x10 size. That doesn't mean you have to work in the same size. There are no templates. We don't have to prep anything. There's no pre-drawing. You don't need to worry. We're going to go step by step. That's how I do all of my classes. We build every day upon the lessons we've learned previous days. All of the videos are recorded. You can watch them over and over again for 30 days. The last day to sign up and join the challenge is Friday, the last day of the challenge. We close that down and we don't reopen it. We're sorry, but then the live lessons are done. And then the Facebook group and the lessons are active for 30 days. So just remember that. You have 30 days. And like I said, we're going to complete 3 pages in one day. Or not one day, 1 week. 1 week. 5 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So materials, if you don't have the exact ones, you don't have the same exact colors. Somebody emailed me the other day that 2 of the colors weren't available in their area. I understand there's paint shortages. I give common goals or common colors that I even contacted the paint company that I use, Deco Art. I contacted them to see what they were manufacturing and supplying. So I've given lots of resources for that. So don't worry if you don't have the exact colors. Pick your favorite colors or pick what you have. I always encourage people to use what they have. Another question I got was, when will my kit arrive? I paid my $10. When will my kit arrive? There is no kit. I do that on purpose because a lot of you already have supplies. Many don't want to buy the supplies. The challenge cost $10. $10. I couldn't even ship the items for $10. So for the thousands of you who are wondering where your kit is or the two, there is no kit coming. I don't want to break that to you, but this is the best I can do. And it's $10. Somebody asked me, is it really $10 for all 5 days or $10 per day? $10 all 5 days. That was the other. So, and the whole idea is to get people who haven't maybe created, maybe wanted to dip into mixed media, maybe have the supplies and have never used them. That's it. I also picked out some items from hardware stores, things that like legit you can just get. So that was my mindset. That's my purpose. It changes the dynamic if I have to pack up 1,000 kits and mail them. It's $2 a day. Thank you, Connie. It is $2 a day. That is a nice way to think of it. I know. I had one person email me about when she should expect the kit, and I went, oh, gal, no. The supply list is on the link for those of you who are waiting to sign up because you're not sure about the supply list. The supply list is at the end of the link, so you can go there and you can decide what you have, but like I said, a lot of the items we use toward the end of the week, I don't know. And it's recorded. Did I answer all that? And all of the videos have been pre-set up. I went in there and pre-scheduled them, and they're in the Facebook group under guides, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. I put them all in there pre-scheduled, so that way I won't be running in here in my office, skidding in here in the morning trying to get all that set up. So I already tackled that. Connie, that makes me laugh. I didn't think about that. I think I'm worth $2 a day. I think I'm worth a lot more than that. But anyway, so, and there are 3 pages. That was the other question. Are we going to do all 3? I haven't decided. I'm going to sit down right now and map out. I'm leading toward doing 1 page a day, 1, 2, 3, using Thursday to talk about, in fact, you know what? I just worked that out in my head. Okay. Look at me. See? I'm going to get a piece of paper. I'm going to write that down. But I already have it in my brain what we're going to do. And I'll decide what order it will be in. How long will the videos be available? 30 days. 30 days from the day we stop. So 30 days. And I already just had a light bulb moment. I really have to go through some of this stuff. I had a light bulb moment how we're going to handle it. So 30 days, Julie, thank you for that question. And somebody asked me, could you be a little more flexible in that? It's a $10 challenge. We move on to the next thing. That's what we do. I'm always shifting gears and moving on to the next thing. In fact, today I'm going to make the slideshows from the hat class and the card class that were just this past week. So I'm going to sit down and do that if you haven't posted your photos. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. I think that about covers it. Just wanted to say happy Sunday. It's cold and rainy here. I'm actually going with 3 of my girlfriends to play Mexican Train dominoes. You guys ever played that? We made a game date. And so we picked a game and we're going to, we're actually going to have Mexican food and play Mexican Train. Hopefully if the weather clears up in my friend's orchard, but we just thought it would be a nice ladies game night. The 3 of us thought we would do that. We're going to pick a different game, but we all love Mexican Train. So I know it's just kind of something to do, and it's cold out, so seems like a good game day. But I'm going to be in the studio working all day. Thank you so much for this challenge, Tracy. I know that it is greatly appreciated. Thank you. You know what? Sometimes I got to weed through I want this or I want that, and I'm like, I try to do it so it makes everybody kind of come to a place of center and creativity. Somebody also posted today that they were going to do it to jumpstart or to get their creativity engine going, and I said this was a jumpstart to your creativity. Now, a lot of people know I work with watercolors, don't know I come from an acrylic background. I'll give you one hint. It's right there. I'm going to go through all the emails I received about using watercolors. You can use watercolors and paint the flower that we're doing, but know that I'm not teaching in watercolors. So that's up to you. That question came up as well, and I'll answer that. But I just thought it would be nice to change it up and do mixed media, because this is where I come from. This is the space I love, and now supplies are easier to get. People are going out and doing things, and vaccinated and whatnot. So, and I also know that I had checked on supplies. They were easier to get. So I'm going to go through emails next. I'll go and answer those. If you're using watercolors, you would be just probably painting the flower that we're doing, but we're digging and deep diving into mixed media, not the same. Yes, you could use watercolors in there. I'm not using any watercolors. I'm using all acrylics. So again, I always love it when people mix it up though. That's no two projects are going to turn out alike, and that's what I love about these challenges. Yes, I am going to do a slideshow, hopefully at the end. I've never had this many people in a challenge. They seem to grow exponentially every time, which is great. And I do find workarounds for things. If you don't have some supplies, maybe have some other things on hand that you could add texture with. We'll talk about that. Yeah, Kimberly said waiting patiently for non-essential. Good ideas to open up. Yeah, I will pop things out and I will tell where this inspiration came from, how I do this. We also are somewhat restricted by drying time. So I will be using a heat gun or have a hair dryer if you're planning on painting with me, because it's going to chuck along. We're not going to be watching paint dry. Yep. So Kimberly said still in lockdown. Yep. I'm sorry. Different areas, different things. Yep. And that's why I give different time zones to everybody. Just check my time zone. All right. Any other questions before I dig deep into all the emails that I have to answer today? Because that's going to be my main goal. I'm opening all the windows. I'm having hot flashes up the wazoo. And I'm going to have all the windows open, and I'm going to make videos this afternoon. So I'm going to edit videos. I'll be putting headphones on. And I wish I was painting is what I was doing. But I have all my supplies kind of set, and then I'm going to map out the whole week. So you guys, once we get through day one, it seems like we're all a little bit anxious and excited. I know that I am for a fact. So once we get through day one and we get through that, it just kind of calms down. I did throw a welcome video into there, so you can pop in there. I should probably go pin it to the top, which I'll go do that. I think that's it. But I am rested. I went to the gym. I had a good breakfast. So I'm feeling pretty good. And I want you all to know I have to do my workouts all in the evening. So if I fall off the wagon, I'm going to be super mad at myself, because I'm normally at the gym by 7 or 8. See you tomorrow, Tracy. It's going to be fun. That's the thing. I think now that we've done so many of these challenges, it's gotten to be where the people who have done them before welcome all the new people, and it just becomes this feeling of we can do this. We can do it together. I'm quite nervous. I'm quite nervous because this is more people than I've ever had at one time. But one person, 50 people, 1,000 people, what's the difference? I'm ready to play. Chris, thank you. Kimberly said, so frustrating. I was begging them in Walmart to get some paintbrushes. I know the supply chain has just been off. I mean, we're just getting things back in action in the States. So Kimberly, I feel your pain. I do. Which is why I highly encouraged people to use what they have. Because I know a lot of people who collect art supplies for a pastime, but I'm the one who wants to encourage you to use them and get them off the shelf and use them. So that's what this week is about, no matter what mediums or what you're working on. I will be with you the whole step of the way. All right, that concludes my little Sunday chitty chat. I am going to plug into another computer, start editing videos. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I took a little time yesterday to take a creative field trip to my local farmer's market, so I got lots of inspiration there. Bought some flowers, and then I came home and took a 2-hour nap. Do not tell anybody. I took a 2-hour nap yesterday. Felt amazing. And then I stayed out past 9 o'clock, which never happens in my world. But I was up at dark 100 ready to go. So I'm so thirsty today. Okay, so y'all, I will see you tomorrow morning, many of you, at 8 a.m. in the Flower Power May Challenge art group. If you're having any issues, you can always send an email to support@yourartfuljourney.com. Connie said, good for you. I know. I couldn't believe it. I laid down. It could have been 2.5 hours. I don't know. I laid down and I had to do that. I'm looking down at my planner. This is amazing. I have my planner and I'm looking down and it says, good things are coming. Keep believing. Just seems so fitting for this week. So, all right, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All the videos are already set up in the Flower Power May group. So go on in there. I will see you soon. Drop an introduction if you haven't. I will see you tomorrow morning. It's going to be a good time. Talk to y'all later. Have a great Sunday.